I'm now going to put the spotlight on an app that was built first in Vietnam. It's to do with helping people teach English, build confidence and actually teach the English language. It's called ELSA, not after the character in Frozen, the Disney movie, but it actually stands for English Language Speech Assistant. Why is ELSA popular? What works for it? Avanne Dubash finds out.
So joining me today is Manit Parikh. He's the country head India for ELSA Corp. Thank you so much, Manit, for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So let's date it back to the beginning. This has been founded by Vu Van, who is originated from Vietnam. What exactly is the app?
So let me give you a backdrop about how the app started, and then I'll tell you what the app is all about. So the backdrop is Vu, when she moved from Vietnam to America to study for a master's at Stanford, she found it very difficult to get accepted within the community because Asians traditionally are very heavy accented when they speak, and it's very difficult to understand Southeast Asians typically around the world. So she was finding it very difficult, and that is when she realized that there has to be an app or a learning platform which will allow her to get better. She could not find anything, hence the story began where she was like, let me launch it. And
do it
Vietnam
myself.
Exactly, do it yourself, and then it just happened and it moved along and ELSA was born. So the idea was English language speech assistant, as they say. The point is to help people who have a heavy mother tongue influence, heavy accent, who can speak some form of English, help them pronounce better, communicate in a typical simple business communication language, create a more global accent, and allow them to remove the mother tongue influence. So this is what all the app is all about. It is powered by artificial intelligence and speech processing.
Okay, so Manit, now say I want to download the app, I want to use ELSA Speak. How do I go about it?
So as you see, this is the app symbol.
Okay.
You can go to Google or Google Play Store or Apple Play Store and download the app. It's called ELSA Speak.
Okay.
So when I click here, it opens up in the basic format where it's the wizard form. I click next.
Okay.
Then I select my native language. In your case, it would be Hindi, English.
English.
Okay. What do you think your proficiency is?
Let's just go for upper intermediate.
Okay. So now it's giving you the explanation that you got to listen, repeat, and get your feedback.
Okay.
I click next. This practically tells you that once you sign up and register, it's a reminder for you every day to practice for 10 to 20 minutes a day.
Okay.
So you can set your own time. Traditionally, I do 1 p.m. because it's lunchtime.
Got it. Okay.
Right? So get started. I do allow. So now I'm not going to sign up right now. I'll just do it later. I will sign up as a guest. So this is how the app looks. It's like more gamified version. So the question out here is find your level now. So I'm going to click here. So it's going to tell me take an assessment, start learning faster. I'm going to start.
Okay.
Right? So now before we start,
this is my test.
Yeah, this is your test. So you got to tell me what do you think your efficiency or proficiency level of English is from a scale of 1 to 100 from a percentage perspective. 100 being higher, 1 being low.
I think I'd say 90.
90?
Yeah,
okay.
let's see.
So Avanne mentioned 90%, guys. That's extremely, extremely high for India standards. So what you got to do is, there are 12 questions, so 12 sentences. You got to tap on the blue button.
And read it.
And once you finish reading it, tap again.
And I get a score
no,
eventually.
You won't get a score.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually after we finish the 12, it gives you a score with the feedback. And then when we click on create my plan, it creates a unique learning plan for you.
Customized.
Based on your efficiency, your scoring and all.
Let's do this. Okay. This summer, I will visit a new country with 2 of my new best friends.
So no problem. You can always record again.
Oh, okay. This summer, I will visit a new country with 2 of my best friends.
Okay, you next.
We will go sightseeing and stay at a resort by the ocean. It will be very good weather. We will look forward to swimming and sunbathing. Nothing beats chilling by the beach with this summer heat. It will be hard to leave. I plan to arrive in late July and would love to take a really long train ride across the whole country. The 3 of us will meet each other in the north and travel for a month together to the south. There are more than 13 wilderness parks on this marvelous journey. It will be such an adventure for me. I will get exposure to a new language and culture. Every place I travel to now, I can speak proper English. The voice I have can now be heard. It makes a huge difference in my travels. Strangers have become my closest friends. They explain stuff clearly to me. They really trust me, and I am not afraid but proud.
So that's the last question now we have coming up.
Okay. Since I can speak English correctly and confidently, life is such an adventure and I am the star. Okay.
So just to let you know, it took 90 seconds for us to finish the
Yeah,
assessment. So
yeah.
it's not that long.
Okay.
And now I'm going to submit, okay?
Okay.
It's going to now create a score. So you got 87%. You're close to 90%.
Fairly close,
right?
yeah.
So it's pretty much giving you the information where you
Yeah.
were excellent at, which is short and long, but the weaknesses were the troubled row, the low and the row, confusions. So these are the areas where you struggled a little bit, but
And it
everything
helps
else,
you.
It helps you. So, and when I click next, it tells me the difference. So everything which is red is
wow.
where you made the error.
Okay.
Amber pretty much tells you that based on your native language that you've selected, it is correct pronunciation there. And then green is of course correct. So now I'm going to create my learning plan. So the AI is now doing the magic in the background and creating a curriculum for me. So because you're really good, you scored high percentage points, you start at skill level 10, which is low in the row, where you are a little weak at.
And modify that.
Yes, and then there is multiple lessons, chapter, then you practice.
Okay.
This is what the app does.
And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Startup Central. Many thanks for watching.